Hi, I'm Shannon Craigo-Snell. Another metaphor that I find helpful is the metaphor of skateboarding. As a white person of goodwill, I don't want the world to be racist. I don't want the United States to be racist. I want to make the world a better place. I want to contribute to equality. I want to be anti-racist. However, I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess it up. As a matter of fact, I know I will. And so often we see people, celebrities or people in the news, who are trying to do the right thing and they don't do it quite right, and they pretty much get eviscerated. At the very least, they get embarrassed. So what do I do with my desire to be anti-racist and my fear of messing up? My inspiration for this metaphor comes from my son. He decided he wanted to learn how to skateboard. And we got him the things that you get for someone learning how to skateboard. We got the helmet and the elbow pads and the knee pads, and he's out there in the driveway and he fell on his butt. And you know what? They don't make a butt pad. It's just whatever natural padding you've got back there. And so he got up and he tried again, and he fell on his butt. And he fell on his butt a million times. And every time he did, he'd get up and try again. And you know, when his butt got sore enough, he'd give it up for the day. But a few days later, he'd be back out in the driveway trying again. He knew that that's what it takes to skateboard, and he really wanted to skateboard. I love to watch skateboarding when it's on TV now, because the guys and the women who do these great super hoopy things, incredible tricks, you know what? They fall on their butt too. They still fall on their butt. They're aiming to do bigger tricks, and they accept that that's just part of this. So when I start to get nervous that I am going to make a mistake, the question is, how important is it to me? Do I really want to be anti-racist? If so, I gotta be willing to mess up. Since I've been on this journey trying to learn about race and to live in a way that goes against racism, I have made a million mistakes. I have done a million things wrong. And when a person of color tells me, do you realize what you just said was, that was pretty prejudiced, that was a little racist, that was offensive? I try and remember that teaching is a form of labor. And the person who's telling me that could just as easily gone through their day without mentioning it, writing me off. But a person who tells me I've messed up is willing to do the labor of teaching me, which is kind and generous, and they must think I'm teachable. So when someone lets me know that I have fallen on my butt, I try and understand why. I say I'm sorry, and I say I won't do that again. Thank you for telling me. So there are no butt pads in anti-racism work. We just gotta want to be anti-racist bad enough to be willing to fall down a few times.